Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Children of Morta. Uh, let's just take a look and see what everyone's doing in the house. We've got Mary in her room, Grandma Margaret by the Book of Rhea, Kevin is just relaxing with a cat, Linda is playing the violin, trying to find where Riker is. He is out here in front, again, playing a game of frisbee with Lucy. Yeah, so looks like everyone's doing okay. Whoa, what's this? Ah, John and Ben are standing out, having a bit of a conversation. That's nice. All right. We now are making our fourth attempt at beating this boss. I should remind you, we are playing on hard mode. Eventually, we will beat him. One important thing that I learned from my last fight with him as Lucy, and especially reviewing the footage, is that it seems the boss is scripted so that... Okay, so normally the way Lucy works is that she has these 3 shield orbs around her, and each time she gets hit, one of those goes away, meaning she can take 3 hits before she starts taking actual damage. But the boss was taking all of those orbs away with a single hit, meaning for a lot of the fight, I didn't even realize I was in danger, and then when I took damage, I wasn't even sure where the damage, or what was causing the damage, because I'm pretty sure I should be still shielded. But knowing... Oh, and the other thing is, I also spent a lot of that fight, the first fight, we went as Lucy, kind of redundantly waiting for my second and third shield orbs to show up, despite the fact that, as I now know, they weren't even giving me any benefit, because the boss is gonna take them all away in one hit, so having 3 is as good as having 1. Oh, whoa, I didn't think that enemy could summon those things right on you. What hit me? I don't even know. A lot of frustrating to fight enemy types. Almost to the point where I think the third and final zone is easier than the second one. Oh my god, what is this? Because the enemies are harder hitting in the last zone, but more... well, they're not as quick as these guys, and they won't be as annoying about hitting you from long ranges. Alright. Now, we have a couple of skill points. Now, what was I waiting for? Do I want... I think I want a better, oh my god, a better decoy that lasts longer. Okay, now that I've gotten a feel for her damage again, or her attack rather, it's time to start actually using your abilities effectively.
A chamber touched only by earth, wind, and the powers that be.
Alright, this is an okay relic. Show you what it does. It shoots out, and then it's essentially a grenade type item. Whoa, easy. I've run out of shielding. Okay. Did take a bit of damage. Wasn't too happy about that. But as long as... Oh my god, I was gonna say, as long as I don't squander my shielding, we shouldn't be taking too much more damage. And I thought I would have enough shields to take those attacks, but I guess I probably lost one of those to this sinkhole trap. Which is in an awkward position, in a narrow place. Okay. Alright, alright. In concentration mode already. But I think it is warranted. Okay, okay. Let's reposition. And let's now start taking enemies down. Again, making good progress towards the next level. So we will indeed be able to get our level 3 decoy. Alright, alright. Oh yeah, we've got to be mindful of these exploding things. We get health, that's good. Alright. What's down here? Some money, which is fine. Kind of that enemy to let me know there was space to walk behind those traps. Alright, let's be intelligent. Let's try and keep enemies at bay, which is the way you're supposed to fight with this character. Her skills are specialized at keeping enemies away while she has time to take them down. This enemy is... It feels like it would be easy to fight because his thing rotates in a predictable manner, but sometimes he can corner you. Ooh. Still making our way towards the next level. Oh my god, what is going on? These ranged enemies are camped in a very unfortunate spot next to these traps. Hoping to at least take this guy down. Okay. But there is another one. Oh. There is another one. He summoned an enemy at the perfect time to act as a shield for him. But that's okay, because he is going to go down shortly. And these traps we can't walk behind, so we are going to either have to go and take our chances walking in front of them, or see if we can get around the other way. Before I do, I'm gonna see... Is anything interesting happening up here? This part of the map. Oh, this is the exit? Which I'm not gonna go to. I am interested in fully exploring the map. I'm gonna go this way because I notice on the... Ooh, boy. Some spikes. I notice that there is a chest. Oh. Some enemies as well. Good amount of gold. Regardless of whether we win or lose, we'll be able to get some good upgrades when we get back home. Alright. But we only have 2 skill points. We need 1 more. I think I was misreading the situation. I was confusing my gemstones with my skill points, which is something that happens quite frequently. Oh, we've lost a couple of our shields. So we need to wait for them to come back. Okay. When that enemy was in a very unfortunate spot. How much gold do we have? 892, a decent amount. We can do a lot better. The other thing about these snakes is that they're small enemies, so you think you could keep them stun-locked by doing damage. Oh. Nearly fell prey to that sinkhole trap. So you would think you could keep them stun-locked by doing constant damage to them, but no, they will keep advancing and then they will start their dash attack. And they will surprise you. Okay, let's be intelligent. Take this enemy down. Let's not get frozen. And our decoy is already pretty good. Already more than 1,000 gold. More, rather. I'm gonna be calling it gold. Realistically, because that's what it is. Or that's what it looks like. Alright. Alright. Even improving our twister would help us out a lot. That's the thing with Lucy. All of her abilities are so useful to her that it's a genuine conundrum what to improve when she levels up. I do think decoy is the most useful thing for boss fights, though. Okay. Lost a couple of our shields. That's okay. I really wish enemies would trigger traps more often. It would make it feel a bit more fair. Not necessarily that I would need that in order to make the game beatable, but it's just, it feels a bit insulting that they can walk by and nothing happens. Okay. Alright, you are being a pain. You need to go. Oh, that trap nearly pulled me in. Now what do? Increase... I mean, I'll pick it up just because maybe I hadn't gotten the codex entry, but I don't think I'm gonna be messing... Whoa. Messing around with that charm. Okay, I need to get a good angle on these enemies. Alright, we've got some health on the ground in case we need it, which hopefully we shouldn't. And I know that... Okay, we lost a couple of our shields, so we need to be a bit careful again. Okay. Alright. Concentration mode is in full effect. We've lost most of our shields, but still had one left. Whoa. Definitely lost some shields there. Okay, I need to take care of this guy because he has melee attack as well as a ranged attack. Unfortunately, that thing is summoning enemies at a pretty regular rate. I think that guy was about to do his ranged attack before I killed him. The thing I'm talking about is... He got his attack off. Is this thing, this pod or whatever that is. We're gonna take damage if I'm not careful. I think I should be able to take it down now with some sustained damage. Yep. Gonna wait a little bit more for at least one more shield orb to appear. Yep, I think... Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. I think I evaded right into one of the projectiles from that trap. What? I didn't think I got hit that many times. Alright. This is actually a pretty good thing. The rune that we just picked up. Might even be worth saving it for the boss, in which case I should not have picked it up. Or, I guess I could still save it for the boss, it just means that I'm gonna have to use my decoy rather than my cyclone to keep enemies at bay. Restore a portion of your max health sounds good to me. Ooh, experience shrine also sounds good. Let's see. Oh my god, what's going on down here? Not too much, just a... Oh, I didn't mean to use that. I was gonna save that for the boss. But I guess it's okay. Oh boy, what's this? Wait, what is this? Oh, that's another one of those. Okay. Trying not to get hit by these guys, because they are fairly easy to deal with. Okay. Yeah, see, this is what I mean about these snakes, is that they do not get stun locked, nor does it seem... Do they... No... I'm having trouble phrasing that for some reason. They don't get stun locked, and it also doesn't seem as though they get knocked back. And being such small enemies, they will take you by surprise, because you would think that you could either hold them in place or at least push them back a little by rapidly attacking them, but you can't, at least not with Lucy's fireballs. Alright. We're in the second and final part of this zone. Already this is a situation. Yeah, the traps and a bunch of enemies. See, these enemies, if I hit them, they will stay in place. I'm just gonna open everything. How much gold are we at right now? 2,000. That's nice. Yep, we don't have any gemstones.
Sand swept across the land, scraping against the stone of a monument built not from devotion, but blood and sweat. Atop it stood an Nairaha, with the lost ruler Bushra waiting.
See, here's one change that I would make. If you want to do this kind of vista thing where the camera angle changes, then you should make it so that enemies can't spawn in there, because that is... like, it's not easy to fight enemies with the camera changing like that. Alright. Come on, come on. Alright. Okay, what is going on? Oh, that guy got hit by all of those traps. That felt pretty good. Alright. Alright. A bit quiet. I don't know why I'm quiet. I'm not even... Oh, I think that was an experience shrine. Yes. Okay. That's good. I'm even gonna use this, just so I can get my experience bonus for killing as many enemies as I can. Okay. Straight away I'm gonna improve my decoy. Lasts longer, has more health. Just everything about it is good. And we even unlock your next family trait. All family members are reinforced, Lucy appearing to summon a decoy upon evading at just the right moment. Interesting. But a 3-minute cooldown on that means we won't be seeing that too often. I wonder if it applies to herself as well. Or if it's or if it's only something for other family members. Alright, let's get some use out of our decoy. Okay, let's... Oh man, these walls are really annoying. And our experience shrine just wore off. We got some good use out of it. And somehow we took damage. We might as well start picking up health because it's not gonna be too relevant because we're not gonna level up. Alright, how much? 2,700, nice. I'm gonna open this. Opting for the guaranteed gold reward rather than saving up my gems for a relic. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright. Okay, this is gonna be one of those runs, because I think this is another portal to Bellagio the Odd, right? Yes.
Bellagio the Odd, the feathers upon her head appearing as a crown. If any were to catch her, a desired object would be given.
Alright, let's see. This seems straightforward so far. There aren't... Like, we don't have...
Deeper into the depths she moved.
We don't have the thing of footprints double backing over each other. Although they did briefly, but then... resolved into a single trail.
Cornered in this game of cat and mouse.
Alright. We get another mysterious egg. But as always, I'm not gonna be done with this just yet. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna kill all the monsters, because usually there are a bunch of elite enemies in this event. I guess the main purpose of the elites is to try and slow your advance. By the way, here is kind of a new enemy type, this large thing that's hopping. It's very similar to the smaller hoppers, except, of course, it's a lot stronger, and when you kill it, it'll split off into smaller versions. The biggest one will split into 2 intermediate ones, which will themselves split into 2 of the smallest ones. Alright. Not seeing too many elites so far. But regular enemies are also good to kill. Maybe we can get another level up. Oh, uh-oh. Not... Well... Okay, I'm gonna summon my... I said I was gonna summon my decoy, but I guess the button didn't register. Alright. I wish they would at least stand still, these enemies. But no, they do these annoying things and then they move around. Really annoying. Yeah. Probably this is my least favorite enemy type in this zone. Okay, here's our first elite. He unfortunately doesn't seem to have come up, so we're gonna have to go back down past these traps. Oh, scorpions. I don't know if we've seen these. We probably have. But must have not seen them for a while. Okay, let's make sure the top is clear before we go back down. So as to not have the issue of enemies showing up from up here once we're clearing enemies below. And these slimes are really fun to fight as Lucy because you can just bash them and take out everything they summon without, like, the force and the speed of her regular attack plus the sidewinders that she summons are enough to keep that enemy type just permanently away from you. This enemy type is also having trouble figuring out what to do about that decoy. And was able to take down one of our shields, but that was all he was able to do. Back at full health again. Alright. Yeah, this new decoy is amazing. Part of me wishes you could raise it even, like, raise skills higher than just 3. But then that would probably be OP. Alright. You know what? There's a good chance that we gain another level. And I haven't even been using my relic. Haven't really needed to, but I should get into the habit of using it because for the boss fight, I'm gonna have to use every advantage that I can get. Okay. Oh no, there was a sinkhole trap, which I didn't notice. This is one of those enemy types that is constantly shooting out projectiles, and is very annoying to fight with a melee character. Yet another example of something that seems to be put into the game specifically to ruin the lives of people playing melee characters. Cyclone pulls in enemies more forcefully. Could also be good. Successful primary attacks build up more rage. I mean, that's also good, but it's gonna be used up pretty quick. Anything on your primary attack is gonna be going away pretty soon. Just because of how often you're gonna be using it. See, it's already about like a third of the way used up. I hate these sinkhole traps. Okay. In concentration mode again. This have taken a bit of damage. Alright. Let's continue. Ooh, another enemy type. These are things that will pop up out of the ground. We didn't really get a good look at it. I think there's another one. Yeah, you see it's on the top right. Not too much of an issue. Turn owned gemstones to more. We have no gemstones, so that is irrelevant. Disappointed that we haven't found any, because it seems there are 2 chests in this area. I would like to open both of them, if at all possible. Okay, maybe you will be kind enough to give us a gemstone. Oh no, I was a bit too late. Dodging, but you know what? We still have our shields, that's good. There's one of the gemstones that I was hoping to get. How much gold do we have? More than 4,000. Wonderful. An animal treat. Regular animal treat is fine. I'm gonna get every bit of gold that I can. Okay. It's going well. I would like to open the other chest, if at all possible. Might not get a chance to, unless I get really lucky and something here helps me out by dropping a gemstone. It's not looking like it. There aren't that many places. I was gonna say there aren't that many places left to go in this map, but it actually turns out there's quite a bit left on the bottom, so maybe we will get our gemstone. Alright. We need to take this person down. Oh, we do get a gemstone from a regular enemy too. That is always a nice bonus when you just find one from a normal enemy. Oh no! Oh, I was hoping to maybe continue my kill streak, but I didn't notice. By the time I noticed I had the streak bonus, it was already too late. Alright, let's... While they're distracted with that, let's take this down. That worked out really well. And we get another elite, which is fine with me. Alright, let's do this again. What took away all of our shields? Did we get hit 3 times, or was it another thing that sneakily takes away all of them? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about that. With 1 skill point, we can start unlocking this stuff. Critical hits have a chance to summon a small cyclone. Oh, that's really good. Violent Guardian's Rage do stuff. Man, all of these are good. I think I'm gonna get this. We will get all of these. But for now, summoning smaller cyclones is good, and that gives us another reason to improve our crit chance at the workshop. And there is even, see? So useful. There is even another chest over here. Oh. Okay. Okay. What's inside this? What do you do? Rerolls, runes. I mean, I picked it up just because maybe we needed the codex entry, but not too worried about that. Before I end this, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna open that chest that's right there on the top. I already have more than 5,000 more. I'm really happy about that. And now the investment I made in getting more, you can see it's paying off pretty well. And from here on, the rate at which we're able to get upgrades will be pretty quick. I'm also gonna go inside the starting zone, because there were pots that, hilarious, we got a critical hit on the pot. There were pots here that I wanted to break, just to be extra thorough. And to confirm, nope, we can't interact with that. We've got to actually go all the way to the exit, which in this case was pretty close to the starting area. Sometimes it can be pretty far. Alright, now let's also smash these pots. And now we're done. Oh, and there are even more. Well, there's at least one more chest. So we are on the lookout for more gemstones. And we can walk behind those traps, which is good. Alright.
Breaking the circle will prevent the summoning.
Okay, so we do want them to summon whatever they're summoning. Just want to take a look at where exactly they are.
Had they only been
Okay,
quicker.
so whatever it is has shown up, and we've been hit by that trap a bunch of times. It's in a very awkward spot. And we've got a sinkhole trap surrounded by spikes and constantly firing traps on the other side. So this is not a good place to be. Oh. Oh no. Whoa. I thought I could walk between those. I make that mistake so often. These enemies really should be triggering those traps. It's only fair. they should either trigger those traps or be programmed so that they avoid the area where they would trigger those, which would restrict where they can go. I think that's probably the, you know, best compromise. Ooh, our extra twisters giving us some help there. Ranged companion, nice. Could this be the run? I'm gonna open this. Get a bunch more gold at over 6,000. Fantastic. A ranged companion is doing really good work. An extra bit of... and it makes our decoy more useful as well, because when enemies are brought to a standstill, if we're not hitting them directly, like, you know, maybe we're moving back, trying to get into a better position, our ranged companion is able to do some damage. So, ooh, I didn't even notice this thing. Lucky not to set that off. Alright, what's going on here? Alright. Let's... Okay, let's... Oh, no, we're being overwhelmed a little bit. Yeah, I tanked that hit because I knew we had the shielding. Alright. I don't think we're gonna level up yet again. That would be too much to hope for. But we are getting good gold, good experience. And I am saving my Twister for the final fight. Although with our new skill, we are getting the benefits of our Twister even without actively using that skill. Because we are occasionally summoning smaller ones as a result of our critical hits. So we have a strong incentive to start improving our crit chance. Now, what was putting up those walls? Are you somebody up here? You were. Okay. Because remember, John as well has a skill that relies on doing or a passive ability that depends on landing critical hits. Meaning when he lands a critical hit, the cooldown on Heaven Strike will reset, and the next Heaven Strike will itself be critical. The kid's chance of doing that is a lot smaller, but still, it's a pretty powerful ability to have, especially once your crit chance is high, and once you put another point or two into it, so you raise the chance of it happening. Alright. Come on. Sure, I'll even take that health orb to heal 2 health. What is going on in the left? I see bodies, so... okay.
One held a gift. 2 hid ferocious creatures. It was the lady or the tiger or the Bergson.
Would you look at that? We finally We finally win. What do we win? We can temporarily become invisible. We get a rare animal treat. That's nice. So we finally did that. We can't walk behind these traps, so let's go carefully around. Okay, these guys are a little bit of a pain. But we dealt with them. I think I want to check. What? So it just raises the chance of it happening. It doesn't actually make the twisters more powerful. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, let's methodically clear out this corner of the map. We are even getting closer to another level. But I also feel like we've gone through most of the map. So probably not gonna get all the way. What's going on in the right? Okay, this seems like it might be a long event, so I'm gonna...
In the Forgotten Room, a relic of power.
Right. I was gonna say, I'm gonna get as much as I can out of the rest of the map before I go in there. Alright. How much? Ooh. 6,600 is a good amount of... gold. There are quite a few places in the map that aren't explored yet, so maybe we can level up again. It's entirely possible. Okay. Oh, what? I took my eye off. I was looking at other stuff on the mini-map. Okay, this is the boss. Healing is fine, but we would have gotten some from Riker anyway. We really... Mostly... Would any of these be good? That would actually be pretty good. Stunning enemies by evading into them. But... we won't be able to afford any, because there's only a couple places left to go in the map. And don't think either of those will have a great chance of giving us... Oh, it seems you take contact damage from this if you just walk into it. I didn't realize that, because... Yeah. And it seems it's per side, so... I walked into 2 sides of it and lost both of my shield orbs. That is good to know, that it works that way. So at least I won't be surprised by it in the future, assuming I can remember that it works this way. What's down here? Nothing. Okay. The only thing left is whatever is on the right. The only thing left is on the right. Oh. I hate how you get stuck on rounded objects, because in other games you kind of squeeze yourself around it if you hold the movement button. In this game you kind of just you get stuck. You get stuck fast in place. Okay, what's going on in here? Because this is a long passageway. Okay, it's these guys.
The old man explained that yesterday's secrets, and even tomorrow's legends, can be found written in the stars. Unfortunately, an eyeglass broken in yesterday's haste would not allow vision into tomorrow's unknown. The sage looked upon the Bergson for help. The nearby mines could luckily supply the materials needed to craft a new lens. All the young boy would need was someone to watch over him while he gathered them.
Okay. This is another interesting event, and as you suspect, it's another, as you probably suspect, it's another event where we've got to guard somebody while they do something. In this case, it's this boy, and the way it's gonna work is to the right are the mines, and there are gonna be a few spots in the mines where the boy is gonna have to stop and extract items, or like extract whatever resource he's looking for. And if he takes too much damage, again, as you probably suspect, the event is gonna fail. But he is a bit more durable than the other boy. And I am gonna be using my... Oh boy, whoa, 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 whoa. I've not timed this too well. Again, this is not that realistic because in a sensible world, you would be able to tell the boy, listen, wait while I clear the enemies before you do anything in the mines. But no, he's gonna run and you are gonna have to defend him. Again, the writing could have been more, you know, built around that, rather than just forcing you to do it, because as it stands, I don't think there's a good justification from the game as to why it has to be this way. Why you can't enter first. Anyway, he's sitting here chipping away, and he's now ready to go on. But before, now that we're already in the mines, before I talk to him again, I am gonna go and kill as many enemies as I can, just to make life a little bit easier. I don't think we should fail this event. I think we're more in danger of dying rather than having the boy killed. But if we're careful, I think we can pull it off. We are, in fact, getting pretty close to the next level. This is the last thing on this map. If I use my Guardian Rage on this, we won't have it for the boss fight. Which it's a tough predicament to be in. I'm hoping that we won't need it, and that between my decoy and the twisters, we'll have enough assistance to fight these enemies and defend the kid. Ooh, and we even get a gemstone. We were looking for one, weren't we? For a chest, right? Yeah, there's a chest way to the left. Alright. Just, again, take out as many enemies as we can. Another level up. What do we want to do? Because we're not getting... Like, we got lucky enough to get this event, which pushed us over the edge and got us this level. I think I want to amplify the beam. Yep. Maybe that'll give us enough of a damage boost to take the boss down. Again, this boss is not a great one to be using your Guardian Rage against. But it is better than having no Guardian Rage. Okay. By the way, even though it might feel like we've killed everyone, we are not in the clear because more enemies will spawn kind of just spontaneously as he's trying to mine in the next area. And I'm just making absolutely sure we've killed everything we possibly can. Alright, let's go. Let's see what he's gonna do. Let's see where the enemy's gonna come from. Okay, let's get our decoy out. There was someone distracted by our decoy. This isn't too bad so far. Definitely helped us out a lot to have killed enemies beforehand. Why aren't you going after my decoy? What is wrong with you? And why are you so protective about this stuff? It's not like you're mining it yourself. Okay. Okay, let's just gather ourselves, and hopefully it's one of those events that, you know, rule of 3 kind of thing, that this is the third and final thing. Here is this, there's healing if we need it. So let's, alright. Alright. They're doing some serious damage to him, come on. Hopefully that's all the enemies. Nope. Why would it be? More enemies came, but not quickly enough to get us more of a kill bonus. Come on, guys. That's enough. That's enough. Is that enough? It might be enough. No, what are you doing?
The eyeglass replaced, the two turned back to the heavens. Tomorrow's legend resting beyond the horizon, while yesterday's secrets hid nearby.
Okay, so we've resolved this event. I am gonna go back there. I'm gonna kill that enemy. I guess we can't go back there. It's closed off. Because I was annoyed at how he was, ooh, we got a melee companion as well. Yeah, I was annoyed at how that halberdier was kind of just trying to snipe at the boy from off-screen. Now that was entirely uncalled for. Now let's see what we can get out of this last chest. Probably just gold. Gold is of course, or more, is of course something that we want more of. Because we have a lot of upgrades to get from both the Book of Rhea and the workshop. Another common animal treat. And it says spawn a chest, but I'm pretty sure that means one of these. Ooh, it's a chest that we can open freely. That's pretty good. That's put us at over 8,000. Nice. Okay. Now we're going into this boss fight with a very good build. We have a charm that will heal us a little bit. We have a better decoy. We have, well, not a better twister, but we can summon smaller twisters if we land critical hits. We're coming in with a small damage increase compared to the last time Lucy was here. A bit more health as well. Let's even talk to Riker before we go in. And we're going in with these two companions. So let's see if we can make something happen.
The manipulator of the disenfranchised. The leader of rats. With fingers sharp as daggers. And a soul lacking its humanity.
Oh, already he's taken away. What? I need to get better at dodging that attack of his when he does. Oh, again, I got hit once, and I lost all of my orbs. I should have. I thought I evaded through that. What is the hitbox on this? Is what I want to know. Okay. Yeah, I had to use my, What? Okay, now he's gonna do it 3 times, I think. And more nonsense is gonna spawn. Ooh, health on the ground. Really, really quiet. More of you. Are you serious? Okay. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Are we gonna do it? We did it! Ah!
No one chooses the life of a thief.
Yeah. Enough with your sob stories. I'm sure you had a hard life. But, you know what? I'm glad you're dead all the same. Alright. That was actually pretty good. I think the main thing that helped me was number one, understanding how Lucy's mechanic works. Like, knowing that I essentially only have one shield. So I was doing damage as soon as my one shield regenerated, whereas previously I was redundantly waiting for all 3 to come back, missing out on chances to do damage, and as a result, he got more time to do his attacks. And the other thing was, even though I got hit by it a couple of times, I got a better sense of how to dodge his attack when he goes invisible and then turns into a vortex, like a tornado kind of thing, and comes towards you. A lot better at dodging that. Alright.
The crystal was calling the hero back. Through a path opened anew from the sacred city of Anai Raha, the spirit of wind and weather. Bergson felt a strange wariness as home beckoned.
Alright. We found the Manuscript of Compulsion, which I think unlocks more upgrades. We're probably gonna have a cutscene over here, I would guess.
The chamber groaned and trembled, darkness replacing light. Above, the family waited to eat, comfort replacing vigilance. Snatched, gone, dread replacing happiness. One body was taken, but two souls were in need of rescue.
Oh boy, something dramatic has happened. I actually forgot that this happened at this stage. I thought we'd have more time. As you can see, something has abducted Mary. And John tried to, you know, hold her, you know, to grab her and keep her from going inside that portal. But we were a bit too late, so we're gonna have to see what we can do about that in the next episode. In the meantime, I think got some upgrades to get. I'm gonna go to the Book of Rhea. What I'm gonna get is we do need to start improving this. I'm gonna put 2 ranks into this. And that is the most we can get. We now will get a lot more gemstones dropping, which is gonna be good when we're back in regular dungeons. We will not have the problem as often of not having enough gemstones to open up all our things. I'm gonna go to Ben's workshop, and nothing really that we can get. Dodge chance or rage gain. Let's go for some dodge chance, why don't we? Yeah, that sounds... Ooh, could we even get something else? We can even improve rage gain. Why not? At this point, we want to get all the upgrades, so we'll just, between runs, get whatever it is that we can afford to get. Alright, so normally I would end the episode by looking around and seeing what everyone is doing, but we can see everyone is gathered around this portal, and we're gonna have to do something about that next time. And yeah, I'm a bit taken by surprise. As I said, I didn't expect it to happen so soon, but this is what we are going to be doing next time. So I hope you'll join me for that. I hope you enjoyed this episode. So until then, take care.